Days of chasing, waiting, staying in cold and frozen place. Finally, the northern lights you were waiting for shown up. You travel to Iceland just to see what is on your number one bucket list. Supposedly, you plan to come here next year, but something happened to your work. You feel depressed. You want to forget the problem by escaping from it temporarily. That's why you thought of coming here. 8 days of enduring the cold. No phone calls, texts, or even surfing, because there is no reception in the area. Sleeping in your rented camping van. But all of that worth it. You get out of the van and sit in front. The car's engine is still warm, but you can't feel it since it's so cold outside. You look up and observe the colorful waves in the sky. It dances in color and dances beautifully. You can't even imagine that there is such a phenomenon like this. It only lasted in 30 minutes, so short time compared to the few days you have been staying there just to wait the northern lights to show up. But like I said before, it's worth it. Your expedition in that area is over. It's time to go back to your hotel to explore other beautiful places in that country before going back. You start to travel going back to the city, about 4 hours from the remote area where you are currently. While traveling about 5 miles away from where you came from, you found a man lying on the road. He looked so cold and frozen. You know he is a stranger, but you can't leave that person, especially if you know he needs some help. You quickly get out of the car and approach him. You need some help? He couldn't answer. His lips were trembling. I guess yes. You also answered to yourself. You help him to stand and bring him at the back of your van, the area where you've been sleeping for a couple of days. You took your thick blanket and wrapped it around his body. However, his body is still trembling. What should I do? Without hesitation, you took off your jacket and another clothes. After that, you also removed his jacket and shirt and hugged him so he could feel the warmth of your body. And it works. After a few minutes, you felt his body shaking less. I'm okay now, he said. Oh, you said and broke the hug as your eyes met, but he also automatically closed his eyes. You wonder why, until you realize you're only wearing bra on your upper body. Aish! You move back and put on your clothes and thick jacket. Open your eyes now. He opened his eyes and also wear his shirt. You just look at his perfect body and notice his tattoos engraved in his arms. His lips with piercing. At this time, you was thinking, what if he is a gangster? But you immediately put it out of your mind. You don't want to be judgmental. Oh, wait, I have an extra jacket. You can have that. Your jacket is a little wet because it's covered in ice. You took the jacket and gave it to him. You also gave him hot water from your thermos. Thank you for saving me. That's nothing. I will do the same to others if ever. But can I know if what really happened to you? How you ended up here alone with nothing? I came here to watch the northern lights, but earlier someone took the car that I rented and all my stuff. Oh my god! Good thing they didn't kill you. I think they have no plans for killing me. They just want to rob me. Where's your hotel? So I will send you there. Before that, I'm Junjungkook, Kang YN. After knowing your both names, you also found out that you came from the same country. You just go there to watch the northern lights. Actually, when I came to this country, I immediately booked the van that I rented and came here. So basically, I haven't got a hotel yet. You are in trouble, man. How can I help you then? Can I borrow your phone so I can call my secretary to come here to solve this mess? Of course, but there is no signal in this area. Leave it. Let's go to my hotel first so you can do what you have to do. But don't dare to do stupid things to me. I can break all your bone. Jungkook just laughed at what you said. Then you just end up joining him. Upon arrival at your hotel room, you invited him to get inside and give your phone. You just heard him ordering someone to follow him. After that call, he called someone again and ordering him to freeze his all bank accounts. In the way he was talking to that person on the other line, you realize that he's not an ordinary guy. And since he doesn't have money and passport, you were afraid that the immigration officer would catch him. So you just ask him to stay at your room while his secretary is on his way. You thought the problem would end there, but he suddenly had a fever. Maybe because he was soaked in the snow for a long time. You want to bring him to the hospital, however, you are just a tourist in that country. Aside from that, he doesn't have any documents and passport. He might ended up getting caught. You can't do anything but just watch and take care of him all night. 2 days later, he gets better. At the same time, the person he called has arrived. They need to take care of Jungkook's lost passport and went to the police, so he needs to leave. Thank you so much for your generosity. How can I pay you? What are you saying? You don't need to do that. I'm insisted. How about dinner tomorrow? You smile and say, sounds great. However, the night Jungkook was going to pick you for dinner, he found out that you had checked out of the hotel this morning. You threw yourself on the sofa and lay on the couch. What happened? I thought you were going to stay abroad for a long time. Dad came and forced me to go back. I told him not to interfere with my life anymore, but he fixed the problem of my clinic. He thinks I can forgive him for what he did because he's helping me? All your life you thought you were your dad's only family. But 5 years ago you found out that he has another family and you have a half sister. Your mom is very angry. She can't accept what your dad did. In her anger, she rushed at your dad's mistress. But the painful truth was revealed. Actually, the mistress that you thought was the original wife, and your mom was the mistress. Your mom couldn't accept that your dad made her a mistress, and their marriage is just fake. Because of that depression, she ended up of taking her own life. That is the reason why you hate your dad so much. You cut your ties with him and changed your family name to your mom's last name. Since your dad first family and your sister can't accept you either. Even though you have a right to your father's wealth, since you are his daughter, you're not interested on their wealth. They can have all their money. Jungkook heard a knock. Sir? His assistant said and peeked inside his gaming room. Don't disturb me. Why he can't find her? Did she lie on her name? It's been a week I've been soaking in the computer browsing just to find her. Jungkook said angrily. Sir, said his assistant again, as Jungkook gave him a death glare. Can't you hear me? I said, don't disturb me. Fine. Then I won't tell you that I saw Miss YN. His eyes widened and smiled. He stood up and started massaging his assistant's shoulder. I'm just joking. Bea, let's close early today. I don't know why I feel lazy today. Doc YN, we still have last patient waiting outside. Then send in. Your assistant came out. Veterinarian is your profession. Later on, a man came in holding a big dog. Good afternoon, but you were stunned when you saw Jungkook. You? You smiled. Wow, what a coincidence. Look, I think we're really distant. Our before you started your sentence, your best friend called you, telling you that your Kyle, your dog, is attacking again with distemper. I need to go home. Jungkook understood the situation and just drive you home. The next day, he comes again on your clinic. Why are you here again? You ask. To continue our conversation last night? You're getting nervous while having butterflies. Um, I make you coffee. You hurriedly went to the little kitchen in your clinic. You get a cup of coffee and put instant coffee until you felt that he stood behind you and rested his chin on your shoulder. Are you avoiding me or avoiding talking about our feelings? He asked. You slowly turned around and faced him. Do you know, I feel the same way, but it seems it's so fast. We just met lately. I'm sure on my feelings. How about you? You nod. Then what are we waiting for? While dating, let's get to know each other. I'm silly and talkative. I want an honest person. Then I'm going to ride your silliness and talk to you often or listen to your blah blah. And let's be honest with each other. Do you know my dad lied to me and my mom? Because of his lies, my mom ended her life. So please, if you don't like me anymore or you like another girl, just tell me, then lying to me. He held your face and looked at your eyes. Trust me. I won't promise anything. Just trust me. You bite your lips and look straight on his eyes. Mm, I trust you. He smiled and hugged you. So we're dating now? You just answer him with You two started dating, shared your first kiss, shared your first night together. He introduced you to his parents. Let the world know that you are his girlfriend. What you don't know, your half sister is very jealous of you because she had a crush on Jungkook since college. She came to the point that she begged his dad to arrange her to him, but Jungkook disagreed. After 6 months of dating, Jungkook proposed to you and got engaged. After engagement, you had a party that night. Your party was separated to Jungkook's party. The girls were separated from the boys, and that's your idea because you're not comfortable in many boys surrounding you. Jungkook with his all boys friends at the bar, while you host a party in the hotel with your female friends and your half sister because she came at that night. She congratulated you, and because she politely came to your party, you welcome her well. Since it's a party, you can't avoid drinking, but you are complacent because you are all girls. Even if you're going to naked, nothing to worry. You're just inside a big room. Bianca, your half sister, came and handed you a glass of champagne. Are you happy? Of course. Soon I will be the wife of the person I love. Glad to hear that. I'm happy for you. I know we're not close, but I'm happy for you, she said and asked you for a toast. After drinking the champagne, you don't remember what happened next. You have no idea that Bianca took you to the hotel she prepared, where the construction boy he hired to have with you while you are not in your senses is waiting. She also sets up a camera in the room, and that's what he will show to Jungkook so that he will be angry with you and cancel the wedding. She lay you in the bed and took off your clothes. She looked around to find the guy he hired until you heard water drops in the bathroom. Are you there? Oh, the money is on the table. Tomorrow morning, give me the camera. Enjoy this night, she said and locked the door. The next day, you woke up with headache. You tried to recollect what happened, but you can't remember anything until you found someone sleeping next to you, naked. You as well. Babe, how I ended up here in your room? Jungkook kisses you and says, you really don't remember anything? You got drunk last night and calls me non-stop cause you miss me. You're drunk so I brought you here, and you became monster. I can't say no. What? Next time I won't drink anymore. Meanwhile, Bianca woke up in a familiar room, naked, and so someone is hugging her. She tilted her head confused on what's going on. She slowly pushed the guy, who was naked, to see his face, as she screamed after she saw that it was the construction boy. What happened? Why are you here? I don't know. I don't remember. Vaguely. A man came in here last night. Home service. He gave me a wine. I thought you ordered that for me, so I drank it. Then Bianca also remembered. She came back to your party last night, so no one will be suspicious of her. Then your best friend gave her a drink. After that, she don't remember anything. Her phone rang. It's a no number, but still she answered. Next time, if you're going to frame YN, I will spread your video. After saying that, the mysterious caller and the calls as she received a video of what happened to her and the construction boy last night. Jungkook knows Bianca is such a devil. Before she tried to seduce him, Jungkook was afraid that she would do something to you when he saw her to come to the engagement ceremony. He ordered someone to watch her. Jungkook's suspicions is strong even more when Bianca booked a room next door where you have a party. The moment Bianca brought you to the hotel room, the man who pretended to take a shower was Jungkook. After Bianca returned to the room where is the party, Jungkook called your best friend and asked her to put the sleeping pills in her drink. And when she falls asleep, your best friend brought her to the room. She was rented. Jungkook found out her evil plan because he paid the construction boy more than what Bianca paid to him. Actually, the construction boy was not drunk. He was in his right mind. He just said that someone gave him a drink because that's Jungkook's order. Jungkook paid the boy to have a one-night stand with Bianca. She wants to frame the girl he loves, so she framed her. All what happened is just between Jungkook and your best friend. Surely, because of the video that Jungkook is holding, your evil stepsister won't come near you anymore. Good night, Goobies. Thank you for watching.